Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to go through some of the tips that will help you pick a save for Football Manager 2022. If that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more uploads. So tip number one is to pick your favourite team. You already know all the players, you have a rough idea of what tactic that team should be playing, so you'll hit the ground running with them. You already have a connection with that team, therefore your interest in the save will already be at a higher level than it would be with some random club that you select. You already know the best players at the team, but you might also know the best young players that are coming up at your club. So starting with your favourite team is always my first suggestion, especially if you're new to the game. You can learn all the ins and outs of Football Manager without having to learn the ins and outs of your team at the same time. So number one, use your favourite team. Number two is to pick a specific challenge. That will help you narrow down the amount of clubs that you need to look for, and there's a lot of different challenges you can try. There's a bottom to the top where you start at the lowest league in that nation, bring a team up from there all the way up to the top, and you can do that in as many different leagues as you want. There are youth only challenges where you play only the youth players. It's crazy, that's a crazy one, but there are some mad people that will do that. There's the classic journeyman where you start unemployed, no badges, no qualification, and you start as low as possible, build your way up. This one's more about building your career rather than a club. So you build yourself up to eventually manage one of the bigger teams in the game and see how well you do over your career. There's also the Glory Hunter, which is a very popular save at the moment, where you basically try and win as much as you can in 20 years. Good luck. There's also the rebuild type save, where you take a fallen giant, a team that used to be very good, and you bring them back up to their former status. And there's the build a nation, where you bring a nation up and try and make them the best football nation in the world. As you can see, there are a lot of different challenges you can try, so if you find a challenge that piques your interest, that helps you narrow down which clubs you can be. Pick number three for finding a save is to find a club that is of your favourite colour. I know this is a very superficial one, but if you don't know anything about a club and you're just trying to pick a random team, pick one with your favourite colour. This kind of stuff allows you to create that initial connection with the club. You know, if you like the colours of the kit, that's your initial connection, and then you can build on that with what players you have, the save, your success. It's a superficial one, but it might work for you. Number four is find a story that interests you about a club. Loads of clubs have a history behind them, and there might be a story in there that piques your interest. Find out a bit more about the clubs before you start playing the save to see if it sounds like a club that you would want to manage. Finding out a bit more about the clubs before you start the saves can really help you get invested in the save. Tip number five is try out some short-term saves. The previous tips are generally meant for your longer-term saves. Why not try a short-term one? Why not try and take a team that finished outside of Champions League places and try to get them the Champions League spots? Take charge of one of the big boys and try to win the Champions League. Short-term saves can be just as much fun as long-term saves, and they provide a different challenge. In the short-term saves, you actually get a chance to manage the young and upcoming stars like Haaland, like Mbappe, like Camavinga, which you might not get a chance to do in your long-term saves. Hope you guys have found this video helpful, and let me know what saves you are doing in Football Manager 2022. Let me know down in the comments, and if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!